to a new vlog and welcome to being 1 day out from my 5th show. This time I'm competing with two bros again at the 10 times Athletica natural competition, which is the regional to qualify to go and do another show later on in the year, which will be my last one. So what this vlog is going to entail is going to be the rest of today. So it's currently 10 to 4 on a Friday night. Show day is tomorrow. So I'm going to go through the rest of today and all of tomorrow, kind of like a daily vlog, but I also want it to be informative and kind of just really talk through what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and sort of give even more detail, because I know usually the vlogs is just being this is what we're doing now, and I have had, because I've been documenting this journey for 25 plus weeks now, and I have had messages recently from people asking, why are you doing that, what happens here, what's the peak week, and all this sort of a thing. So I thought that's what I would do. So I'm going to sort of give you timestamps of everything that happens from now up until the time I go on stage, finish on stage, going home, and then I'll give you an overview probably Sunday morning when it's all over. So plan of action right now, as I said, is 10 to 4. My first layer of tan is at 5:40. I'm only a 5-minute drive from the leisure centre. So I've got my laptop here. I'm just going to do a bit of work. I've got one client that I just need to send her onboarding video to, and then just admin bits. Layer of tans at 5:40. Straight after that is registration, and then I'm going to be coming home and just chilling for the rest of the evening until we begin tomorrow. So the first question that I'm going to address is, what is peak week? I've had a few people being like, I see you talk about this peak week all the time. What is it? Why are you doing it? What's going on? So basically peak week is the 5 to 7 day run up to your show. Some people will peak for 5, some people will peak for 7. It looks very different, person dependent, and I know for me, this is my 5th time going through a peak week, and I want to say we've approached it 3 different ways, but definitely 2 different ways. So this peak, for example, technically the peak week is from Saturday to Saturday, so Saturday just gone up until now. However, we didn't officially start peaking me until Monday, Tuesday really. So last Saturday and Sunday I was still in depletion, calories were low, and I was doing 60 minutes of cardio, and just if I had any training sessions remaining, whether it be upper or lower, I was doing them, which I did on Sunday. I did my final posterior workout on Sunday. Then come Monday, the training sessions that I've been doing got cut, and all I did this week was 2 upper body. One on Tuesday, which was upper body push and pull, and then I did one yesterday on Thursday, which was just kind of like a pump, so a really big focus mainly on shoulders and a little bit on back. I did my final 60-minute cardio session on Monday, and then we pulled cardio, and then the whole idea is you want to sort of, the reason you pull cardio for the bikini category, for the bikini criteria, the reason cardio is pulled, lower body is pulled, if that's what you're doing, it's just to reduce the inflammation and let your legs really come in. So for me, as soon as cardio's dropped and my steps go down from 12, 10 to like 6K, my hamstring tie-ins come more, my adductors show more, and that's because the inflammation is being drawn out of your legs, and then all that definition can really come through. So that was Monday, still in depletion, and then Tuesday was depletion again, but no cardio. And then Wednesday, Thursday, this time we carb loaded. And the last time, no, sorry, not the last time, because last time was really tragic. If you watch my previous YouTube, the one prior to that, the show was on a Sunday. So what we did a 3-day fat loading, 2-day carb loading, 1-day reset, and then into the show day, which worked really well for me. However, at the moment, because of how much time I've spent in depletion, I'm really rather flat. So we need the carb days to just get into my muscle, and my body has soaked these carbs up like an absolute sponge over the past 2 days, which is great. So we're sitting in a really good position. But just going back, as I said, Tuesday still in depletion but no cardio, upper body push pull, and then Wednesday and Thursday were carb loading. So I think I went up to like 250 grams of carbs each day from 30 grams of carbs, which I'd been on for quite a while, so that was quite nice. And Wednesday was no training at all, 6k steps, and then Thursday 6k steps, still carbing, and I did my upper body pump session. And then today's Friday and I'm on a reset. So my weight was obviously dropping down at the start of the week. Then we gave it that refeed. We have an ever so slight bump up on the first day of carb loading. Then I weighed myself and I had dropped slightly, and I woken up this morning the same weight. So technically over the past 2 days I've been fed an extra 500 grams of carbs and my weight has maintained. And I just know after today, the calories are down, carbs are down, fats are up, proteins remaining the same, I will most likely wake up with a drop in weight tomorrow, because basically your muscles is going right in, absorbing, and that's what gives you that sort of poppy, bubbly look. So that's how the peak week has looked. But as I said, it will be different for every single person. And even every single person, if they're doing, you know, a handful of shows throughout the season, each peak week might not be the same. I think I've had 2 or 3 that we had approached it the same way, but then 2 or 3, can't remember which we slightly altered. So that is what peak week is. And you know, there's this whole thing where, you know, you see if you're not ready by peak week, you're not ready. I personally don't believe in that, simply because, again, if you watched the last week's vlog, which I won't go into it now, on the Tuesday before that showdown, the Saturday, I said to my coach, if on Thursday I'm not looking how I need to be looking, I'm pulling out, because basically my body was just fighting against me. I was so inflamed, holding on to so much water. We put a different protocol into place, we pushed, and we came in and I looked great. So I don't think for peak week, you can make changes. However, ideally, in an ideal world, when the time that you're heading into your peak week, you want to be happy with where you are and you are just cruising on into the show. Focus on peak week as well is high on sleep and obviously adjusting your water and things like that. So for me, Sunday, let's go for Monday. Monday through to Thursday was 4 litres of water, and then 1 to 2 grams of salt. And then today we've dropped down to 2 litres of water, remaining with 1 to 2 grams of salt. And then tomorrow on show day, it will be about 100 millilitres with each meal that I have. And I'm going to have either 2 or 3 meals, which I will discuss with you tomorrow. And they're not really meals. It's like a snack. It's not a meal. So that's what that is. So this is what this now, I think from feeling this, I'm about here right now. And I've got that much to go, and then that is me. I will stop drinking at 8 p.m. this evening. So no more food, no more drinking from 8 p.m. this morning to 8 p.m. this evening. And the reason that you do that is to dry out your body, so in the morning come in nice and crisp, nice and tight, but the carbs have done their job and you're nice and bubbly. So that is hopefully what will happen when I wake up in the morning. So that's peak week. Who's messaging me? So that's what peak week is. And so now we are here, we are 1 day out. So far today I have had 2 meals of egg whites cucumber with loads of drizzle. I had my 3rd meal today was 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of broccoli, 40 grams of avocado with peanut butter drizzle. And then I've got 1 more meal and 2 rice cakes to go, which I'm saving off up until after registration. No, before registration. So I'll go get my tan at 5:40, and then whilst I'm waiting for registration, I'm just going to take my food with me and just munch on it there. I won't be the only one, I'm sure, because everyone will have their own sort of way that they're dealing with it. But yeah, so that's the update for you for what peak week is. And as I said, I'm just going to go through, log on, film everything that's going on that is kind of like of importance, timestamp it, let you know why we're doing, and then when my coach is here tomorrow, we'll sort of talk through what we're doing. But I'm very excited for tomorrow because my post meal of choice is a Domino's, which usually I'm not really, I enjoy Domino's, but usually I'd rather go, you know, to Asda and get one that's freshly made. But I was like, no, we're going all in, and I'm gonna go to Domino's. But also, just to show you this, what I have, or no, what I've not ordered, my husband has ordered for me, is from the Cookie Box Co. is a slab. It was supposed to arrive for last show, which I'm actually quite glad it didn't, because I didn't feel like I deserved it last time. But I've got a custom slab, which is basically just cookie dough covered in deliciousness. So if I just turn you around here, this is what is arriving for me tomorrow. You've got, within the cookie dough is Lotus Biscoff, and then on top you've got Gillian, you've got milk chocolate, you've got Milky Way, you've got Minstrels, Lotus Biscoff biscuits. What else have I missed? I don't know, but that is also what I'm getting post-show tomorrow. And when I tell you that this last week and a bit has been an absolute grind, and I absolutely deserve that, I truly mean it. So I'm gonna get a bit of work done now, and then I will check in with you when we're heading to get my tan done, register, all that good stuff, and I will see you very shortly. Alright, so it's just gone 5:10. I'm now leaving to go to the leisure centre for my first layer of tan, taking my food with me, and it is literally just salmon, broccoli and peanut butter. I'm going to nibble on this as I go through, because the chances are it's not going to be super quick and I can feel myself getting hungry. So say goodbye to the pale, the very, very pale, although I really do appreciate my pale skin now after having putting it through what I have done, and I'll see you when I'm nice and bronzed after my tan. Right, so that's the first layer of tan done, and my next layer, this will get darker overnight. It's already quite a nice colour. And then tomorrow at 12 o'clock is second layer. Then just before you go on stage, you go and do your glaze. But now I'm going to go and register, get my number. Apparently there's lots of bikinis today, lots of girls tomorrow, sorry, so that's good. But right now, register and then back home and feet up and chilling and sleep.
Cool. Emily Morse.
Yes. Alright, so back in now from tan. Nice and bronze, which is going to get much darker as we go through. So it's now 20 to 7. I have to have finished drinking by 8 o'clock, and I literally have the tiniest little bit left. And on the card, food wise, is 2 more rice cakes with some peanut butter on each. And then that is it. So I'm probably going to have 1 rice cake now, then in about 25 minutes check in with my coach for last time today, then have my last one and then get into bed. And I'm going to have an early night because it's an early start. So that's the plan. Rice cake now and then check in a bit. So I've just put the bedding, the black bedding, on the bed. A few people have asked why we do this. First question, have you seen the colour the tan goes into, how dark it is? And secondly, it's mainly just to, 1, protect the bed covers, and 2, so I don't have to pay an extra charge if I ruin it with tan. I don't think I would do, to be honest, but I just have but I did bring the whole shebang before, but now I just do the pillowcases and I just do a duvet that goes underneath that, and then I just put that over me, mainly because I'm cold. It keeps me nice and warm. So that's the bedding done, and that's my hot water bottle keeping the bed. So it's just gone past 8 o'clock, and that is me officially done eating, but definitely drinking up until meal 1 at 8 AM tomorrow morning. So throughout peak week, water can be manipulated. More if you are bodybuilding, like in a bodybuild like physique and things like that, like men, you're going to adjust it more than if you are in the bikini category like me. Nothing sort of major needs to happen, and the whole sort of process of water loading, so upping your water a little bit or definitely maintaining it at the start of your peak week, is that your body starts flushing out all the water. So I was on 4 litres of water per day Monday through to Friday, and then today, no, Monday through to Thursday, then today Friday dropped down to just 2 litres. And then when you drop your water, your body still continues to flush out the water even though you're not consuming that much, and that's where you sort of get that drying out effect that you're trying to achieve. And you can also use natural diuretics as well, like vitamin C and coffee, which I actually did use through the week just to help with that whole sort of drying out process. But water doesn't need to be stopped completely. So as you can see, I mean every day I have at least 3 litres of water anyway. Start of this peak week, 4 litres per day, and then today down to 2 litres. Body's still going to carry on flushing. I'm still going to the toilet 50 times a day, 50 times throughout today, and then tomorrow with each meal. So it's now 9:30 and I'm going to go to sleep, because sleep in peak week is super important. Super important, I think, more than people realise. So 1 more sleep before the show. So I need to make it a good one. I'm up at about 6 just to slowly bring myself around and have my first coffee, because I'm leaving here at about 7:30. Oh, actually, probably set my alarm for like 6:30 actually, and I'm going to get my makeup done, and I'm actually going to get an Uber there just to make my life easier. But I've got all my bags set up over here. So that bag you can see is what's going into my car, because everything that I don't need. So I've just got my backpack with my food in, and that's got everything else in that I need when I get there. So I'm gonna sleep, and I'll see you in the morning and take you through in detail a show day, why we're doing, what we're doing, and why we're doing it. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's show day. I actually slept really well. I was asleep by 10. I woke up at about 3:40 for the day. 5.5 hours, then I fell back to sleep at about 4:30 until 6:30. So I had about 7 hours sleep, which for me, perfect. I actually woke up before my alarm. And I'm going to be honest, I woke up simply because I was hungry and still am quite hungry. So, 6:30 now. I've got around an hour until I'm going to be leaving for my makeup. So, plan of action. Get up. I'm going to weigh. And on a show day for bikini, it does not matter what you weigh. It's all about your look. However, we are weighing just so we have the data, so we know where I'm sitting, basically, being as consecutive as we can. Then I'm going to, before I do anything, I'm going to do my check-in with my coach, send a video to her, and then she will just confirm exactly what we're doing today. But I'm pretty sure it will be the meals that I said, 8 and 11. So weigh-in, check-ins, and then I'm going to strip the bed and then have a sit down with my one and only coffee of today, a very small coffee, and just sort of have a minute before the day begins. All checked in, weighed, had a 400-gram drop since yesterday, which we knew was going to happen. That's good. Visually looking solid, super happy with how that is. And the reason that you check in first thing in the morning before you've eaten, drank, and once you've been to the toilet is just so you get the truest look that you can, basically. So now I'm going to have a drink, and I'm going to have my coffee, which I already brought pre-made from home, just my little instant one. And then water-wise, I've got 3 of these. These are 300 millilitres. Are they 300? 330 millilitres. And I have about 100 to 110 with each meal. And today we're only prompting for 2, potentially 3. So this one bottle is what I just used to weigh out. So today I'm actually also going to take some paracetamol, because I always, because of the high carb day and then the sort of reset, I get like a bit of a crash, and I always wake up this morning with a headache. So I'm going to use a bit of this just to take a little tablet as well. There we go. And then whilst that's brewing, I'm going to strip the bed.
Love and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself, and it's no use working.
So now I'm going to prep my food that I'm going to take with me for my makeup. So I've got 50 grams of chicken, and I'm going to put in here 3 grams of peanut butter drizzle, along with some salt, which I've already pre-weighed out, and everything but the bagel sesame dressing. And I'm going to take with me my rice cakes, and I'm going to be taking with me this peanut butter drizzle to put on the rice cakes.
If you want more than to stay alive, come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. Dancing through the night, stay up until the morning light, falls. Come on over, we can make it through.
And then the little trick that I do, just to make life easier, I make 2 like little sandwiches with everything weighed on and put it back in the bag. Just because it is just easier that way and I haven't got to take everything with me. And if I'm being honest, I think that's quite genius. Right, I'm off now to go and get my makeup done, and the makeup that you have for a bodybuilding show is very, very glam, very over the top, and just, you know, because when you're on stage with the lights with the tan, your face has got to match your body, the costume and everything. So I've got a couple of photos to show to the girl that's doing my makeup. I'm just gonna get an Uber there. I was gonna drive, but I can't be bothered with the parking situation. It's like £5. So that's where we're going now. Looking like a little God knows what, but gotta stay warm, gotta stay cozy. So I will see you once after.
Yes, thank you.
Message. Good morning, babe. I've just sat down to have my makeup done, so I'll ring you when I'm done. My husband. Morning, you up? Yeah. I'm like, yes, I've been up for hours. Are you up? Let me move my paper.
If you want more than to stay alive, come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night.
His makeup done. Gone for a little bit of an ombre, sort of autumnally look, so looking glam. Alright, so back at the Premier Inn, makeup done, feeling fab. Just wanted to go for like a little ombre because my suit's red today, and like a smoky eye for autumn, so love that. So now I have 2 hours to chill until my next meal. We've spoken to someone who is there today, and because of how many girls are in the class before me, I think I'll be having another meal, my 3rd meal of 50 grams of chicken, rice cakes, peanut butter at 2 PM as well. So we've got 3 meals now. We think 8, 11 and 2. All the same, and then 100 ml of water in each. I actually need to drink that water that is there. And so right now I've got 2 hours to chill, and I'm just going to do another little bit of work. Should probably take me half an hour, and then I'm just going to chill, catch up on YouTube, and put my hair extensions in probably once I've had my last meal at 11, my second meal at 11. Then I'm going to leave at 12 o'clock, so I need to go and put petrol in the car, and then my second layer of tan is at 12:30. So I want to get there, get my space set up, backstage area, just so I've got a section, and then just waiting for everyone to arrive and get on with the day. So I'm gonna get on with some work, and I'll check in with you in a minute.
The morning light, oh, I just wanna be your Superman. Come fly with me, just take my hand. And now that we are cruising in mid-flight, you better watch out for the kryptonite. So come on over, we can make it through, make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do, just what to do.
So just popped my hair in rollers. I'm going for straight hair today, so this is just to give me a little bit of a bounce. And I'm going in now with meal number 2, which is again 50 grams of chicken and 4 rice cakes. I just had a rice cake, so these are the remaining 3. Made such a mess with the salt, but it's literally impossible not to. So going with these foods, protein, small amount of carbs, really good to digest, and I actually really quite like it. The savoury of it I do love, but I'm getting sweets later as well, so getting both today. Right, all packed up, ready to go. It's just coming up 12 o'clock, so perfect timing. I've gone for nice, long, sleek, straight hair today. So I'm going there, and then my hubby is meeting me at 12:15. Then we're just chilling until it's time tan at 12:30, and then just chilling before we go on stage. So let's go. So these are the goods I've been waiting for like 2 weeks. I'm shaking, going high. The genius is in the background. Oh my sweet lord. Yum.
That's why I don't like giving them to crack on.
You don't like it?
Then I'd be flicking them off.
You're insane. Oh my god. Is it a challenge to not do it?
Please don't eat all of that.
Oh my goodness. There's thickness of it. My mum said to me, can I try a bit? I went,
You can sniff it.
and I just looked at her and I went, no, of course you can't. Do you know what I have a giant one, like a thing, and I didn't even dare bring it because I was like, if people try and touch it, seriously, I don't want you can have it. She's going to big birds in like. Just some little snapshots. Okay.
No, it's not a picture.
Hello! We're just waiting now. Bikini's just about to start, so we've got a while yet. So just backstage, just about to start the pre-run. So I've got 3 kilogram dumbbells, just doing some rows, lateral raises, front raises, upper body rows. Then I've got a pre-workout and some sweets that I'm going to do. Basically all that's going to do is just fill out your muscles. So you do it around sort of 10 to 15 minutes before you go on stage. Fill out your muscles and gives you that like bubbly, poppy look before you go on stage. So I've got my proper old-fashioned, old-school pick-a-mix sweets here. And then I've got, this is my pre-pump as well. So this is my little station.
Class C, Abby Hayes. Class D, Paulina Golson. Class C, Leanne Fontaine. Class A, Naya Hollingworth.
Let's go,
Class
Emily!
D, Roxana Muntanu.
Come on, Emily!
Back, please.
Nice, push and go, yeah, push, push, push! Yes, Emily!
And 375.
Yes, Emily, come on! Yes, Emily, yes, come on! Come on, Em!
Ladies, face the back. 377 and 375.
Yes, come on, Emily! Come on, Emily! Let's go, Em! Come on, Em! Work, Em, come on! Come on!
Ladies, make sure we can see your numbers, please.
Come on, Em! Keep it tight, Em! Nice.
Thank you, ladies. Please.
Yes, Emily, well done!
23 NPC Worldwide. 2 Bros Pro 10X Athletic Naturals. Bikini Champ. And presented to your winner, Emily.
Yes!
Champions Andrea Rimbu, Abby Hayes, Pauline Goldside, Leanne Fontaine, Naya Hollingworth, Roxana Martin, and Jessica Andrews. But ladies and gentlemen, your 10X Athletic Naturals Bikini Champ, Emily Morse! Thank you to Haley overall for presenting our awards. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's it.
So, not only did I just win my open height class, class A with 8 girls, we won the overall! We won it all! We did it! It's a flipping sword! Oh my god!
See you later. Bye-bye. Stop shaking.
Yeah, god.
Okay, just turn live on.
Try with the flash as well.
Yeah, that's good one.
Do that again, that was so good!
Ready, 3, 2, 1.
I can't balance. Oh, you're so tight! Wait, I can't give up my
Ready, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, I actually... I'm not here, right?
Imagine if you didn't come though.
I know, I didn't catch it.
Oh, Charles is so made up for you. She put, oh my god, I fucking told you! New natural IFBB Pro incoming, she just said.
Oh my goodness, well.
Well.
Going in. Oh, with a cookie dough.
Thank you.
Flipping heck.
See you later. Bye, well done. Well done.
Holy heck.
Is it good? Out of 10?
12.
I mean, anything would taste good right now. It does look good, to be fair. That's right up my street.
Take some.
No, you enjoy. You enjoy.
This is your one and only chance.
No, please don't eat all that. No, honestly, do not eat all that. Okay.
This is going in the freezer for Christmas.
Take some.
Oh, I actually feel sick. I will be nice when it's warmed up, I think. Oh, you've just got like a tear mark there.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's just Texas barbecue, stuffed crust and some chippies, but I didn't get ketchup, which I'm very sad about, but it's massive. Oh, Shy Smith got a sachet of ketchup. Just sachets of ketchup in there. They're alright. But this is going to be great. You got any cash at home?
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, yes. I have to. Delicious. Can I try it? Literally just walked through the door. As you will have seen, just had a Domino's, which was wonderful. A very well deserved Domino's because I just won my height class and I won the overall and got a sword. I'm in so much disbelief, so I just need to sort of relish in it right now. Most have just gotten in and then sort of reconvene tomorrow, but just gotten in, and I actually put this in the fridge before I left because, as you will have seen, water today, I started drinking last night at 8 PM and I've had like 250 millilitres of water today, so it is super important that I hydrate as much as I can. So I'm going to drink all of this and have a cup of tea, but first things first, I'm going to shower to get all this minging tan off, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit once I've just caught my breath. Hi everyone, so this is me finally coming round 2 weeks later to give an update and a roundup of the Two Bros 10X Athletic Natural Comp. So as you saw, it was an absolutely phenomenal day. I went into that show with the goal of winning my height class and getting into the overall, but that was the extent of it. So winning my height class was obviously amazing. That was a goal that I set out for myself. But then going into the overall and winning the overall was just immense. Absolutely overwhelming. I did not for a moment think that I would get that, and they made us work so much in that overall. Oh my goodness, my body was screaming at me, but it was absolutely amazing. And I think because this season for me it's been quite a long one, that was my 1, 2, 3, I want to say that was my 5th show, and I was, you know, a little bit imposter syndrome, you know, have I pushed it too far, does my body look fatigued, does it look this, like that? But I've been under the best guidance of my coach, and she has led the way perfectly, and we were both just so unbelievably happy that, you know, and it was my coach's 5th show in her 2nd season. So 5th show all in all, but 2nd season where she actually won the overall and turned pro, and it was my 5th show where I won the overall, and you know, if there was a pro card, I would have got the pro card as well. So that was quite a nice little thing, like, look, to share sort of similarities that we'd had there. But that was amazing. So after that, I had my dominoes, as you would have seen. I had my cookie slab, and then I'm not going to lie, the day after, on the Sunday, I was fine all that evening, all that night. I slept not amazingly, because after a show, especially when it's been a day like that, you're on such a high, my mind wouldn't shut off, and the clocks went backwards, so I was up at like 4, but technically it was 5, and but Sunday morning I was a bit ill. I just don't think a mixture between the dough of the dominoes and the cookie dough did very well, so I was a bit ill late the Sunday morning, and then that kind of just threw me off for about 2 or 3 days. My tummy was sore, I'm guessing from the food and from the retching. Sorry, a bit TMI, but it's true. So I had kind of 2 or 3 days where we just took the foot off the gas a little bit, and it was just kind of steps. And then for the last 2 weeks, my food has been at maintenance, which has been really good. It's been really nice. And the reason why we did this was our plan now is we are going to, I'm going to be doing one more show on the 9th of December. We could have done a show on the 29th of November. However, that would have meant me kind of staying in that prep for a little bit longer. Whereas now what we've been able to do is come out of prep, not come out of prep as such, but be at my maintenance for 2 weeks to almost reset my body, which it has done, to then have 3 weeks and a peak week, so technically a month, where we can kind of just push and pull as and what we need to. So today is Wednesday the 15th of November, and from, I think it was Saturday, we began to drop my calories. So we're now back into depletion, so that is low calories, that is high cardio, steps, sessions, and all that good stuff. So we are now in push time, crunch time, but with the 2 weeks that I have had off to kind of relax a little bit, not really too much. I've still obviously been doing cardio, I've still been doing my training, still been tracking my food, but my food has been a little bit more relaxed. I've been able to have a little bit more, so like I've had a couple of bowls of like honey nut cornflakes and like things like that that I wouldn't usually have right now whilst I'm in prep. So right now it is officially back to a lot of eggs, a lot of meat, a lot of veg, and not much else. But I feel like I've had a relax and a reset physically and mentally, ready to push on now for the final show, final comp of my first season as a bikini bodybuilder. So that is where we are at now. So this is me just kind of rounding up the show day, which you will have seen obviously throughout this video, and then next video I'll be uploading is probably going to be a day in the life of prep, which I'm probably going to do on Friday, because I'm working from home Friday, so I can really take you through a prep day. And then we're kind of cruising on through to the end, and then we're going to be going into, so last show is obviously the 9th of December, then we're going into reverse, Christmas, and then into the new year with a new game plan. So I am really looking forward to, you know, I know that the reverse is going to come with its own challenges for many different reasons, which I will address, because I'm going to do a whole sort of series on the reverse specifically, because I think that's really important to talk about. I know it's a bit of a hot topic at the moment, but it really is. So I'll be doing that, going over Christmas, enjoying myself over Christmas. You know, we're booked into Miller and Carter. Oh, hold on. Sorry, we've got someone coming. Basically our front door's broken, so someone's coming to fix that, and they're coming between 10 and 10:30, which means I've got just over an hour. So I'm gonna head to, oh no, I've got longer. No, I've got about an hour, so I'm gonna go and just do my cardio, and then I'll have train Thursday, Friday, Sunday instead. Anyway, but what was I saying? I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, so going into the reverse, Christmas, and managing all of that, which I am going to be vlogging and discussing, but I'm so excited to you know, we kind of have a rough plan of what we are going to do, but again, I'm going to save that for a whole other video. But right now, as I said, we have got, let me see, officially 1, 2, 3, oh, so actually longer than I thought. So I've got 7, 14, 21. So I'm officially 23 days out now from my final show, which is going to be in France as well, which is exciting. So very expensive, but to finish the season, but it's going to be one that I'm absolutely know that I'm just going to remember always. So that is absolutely amazing. So the plan is just digging deep now. So I'm going to finish this coffee, reply to a couple of client messages. Actually, I'm going to do that whilst I'm on the treadmill. But I'm going to head to the gym and finish my cardio. But that is a roundup of show day. That was probably, I have 2 days which were my favourite show days, which one was NFM and 2 was that one as well. So now I've got to try and find how to put up my sword that I won. I think I'm just going to get like a little white floating shelf, because I've got a nice sort of second place trophy from PCA. I've got a certificate from PCA inviting me to the British finals, which I didn't do. And then my sister got me a really lovely engraved wooden box for my medals. So I'm going to, when I sort out my office in the new year, I'll be getting all of that up there. But so that's where we are at. So I am the 2023 10x athletic natural bikini champion, which is just ridiculous. So I'm looking forward to this show that I'm going to do in France. This was one extra that we weren't planning on doing, but we were like, we've come this far, we've done this well, we might as well give it a go. So, but I'll be vlogging all of that. That'll be probably a 2-part series, prepping and going to France, and then obviously once we're in France there as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Comment below anything that you enjoyed, any questions that you have, or anything that you would like to see specifically. Make sure to like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. There's lots coming, and it's really exciting. So thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next one.